Hey, this is Chuck with ThatRhythmMan.com, and I've got a great guitar for you today. This is a 1938 Epiphone Broadway. This is from the period when the Broadways were done with walnut backs and sides. So it's a little different than the typical maple archtop. It's got a lower bout width of 17 3/8 inches, and this particular one has a nut width that's just a hair under 1 11/16, so fairly wide, which makes it really easy to do a lot of complicated chords. It also weighs in at just 5 pounds 3 ounces, so it's pretty nice there. The bridge has plenty of room to adjust up and down, and there's no sinking of the top at all. Absolutely no cracks anywhere in this guitar. The binding is actually also in very good shape. One small crack you might see there, and it also has a little bit of a scratching in the top right there where it looks like one of the posts on the bridge had been set into the base of the bridge a little bit too low, and it scratched the top at some point in its life. But nothing to affect anything else, just some checking throughout, which isn't really that bad for a guitar that's 80 years old. And some of the finish is worn off of the neck here. This has been played a lot. I'll show you, there's one of these right here inlays that's got a little crack in it, but it's all stable and held in place nicely. And then just the holes from where the pickguard went, which is long gone. I'm sure it decayed into dust at this point, but let's take a little listen to this guitar. Anyway, you can see, even though the frets appear to be original and have a fair amount of wear on them, it still plays very nice and easy. Anyway, this comes from kind of a transition period where it actually, in contrast, they say, a lot of people say 1939 was the first year for the so-called thrust rod, but this one has it. In this case, these bars are from the original frequencator, but the tailpiece end is actually a much newer piece. The original one is included with this guitar, but like many of these, it's split right here along the bend. It could probably be repaired by someone who is good with brass instruments and is familiar with doing that kind of repair work, since it is a solid brass piece. Everything else, bridge appears to be original. The original end pin is also included with this guitar. And the tuners are certainly period correct. though they look nickel, and I'm not sure if they would have been gold plated or not, although the other parts certainly were. And I think that about does it. If you're interested in this guitar, you can find it on thatrhythmman.com, or you can also find it on Reverb. And look forward to hearing from you. Thanks.